Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and I do Temu hauls roughly once a week. What is Temu? Well, if you don't know by now, Temu is an online marketplace that sells directly from the manufacturer, and in this way they can offer you some really good deals by cutting out the middleman. Temu offers price adjustments. This means that if a price goes down, and if you have been on Temu, you know that they will. It is quite the roller coaster. But if it happens, you can go into your account, your order history, and request to have the difference reimbursed to you. You do have to do it yourself. It's not at all difficult. And I suggest that you do it every single day for 30 days after placing an order. Because who knows, there might be a little bit in it for you. Usually it's just a few cents, but sometimes it's a bit more. And it all counts in this economy. Temu offers free shipping and they offer free returns for 90 days, but only one parcel per order, so you have to go through everything and request a refund on everything all at once if needed. About me, I am blind as a bat, and my version of being blind is that everything is kind of blurry. Right now I can of course see my camera, but it is a bit blurry, and it's also quite close to me. So you will see me put things very close to my face whenever I read something out loud for you. I am 5'2" or 1 meter and 55 centimeters if you prefer metric, simply for scale. I don't think I have any clothing items in today's haul, but it will still give you an idea of size. I don't read dimensions or descriptions, or I do maybe once in a blue moon. So sometimes I get a little bit surprised by that. Anyway, let's move into today's haul. I already unboxed quite a lot of it and honestly thought I filmed this, but I don't have a video on my phone with this, so I guess I will have to reshoot it. So let's just dive right into it. First item is something I will take when I'm out and about, so I can sit down on the ground, on a rock, on a bench that might perhaps be a bit damp. This particular pattern, I'm not sure what it's called in English, is really quite efficient because all of these little pockets will fill up with air that will warm up quite fast, making this a somewhat warm sit. It is very, very thin, as you can see. So it's not a soft and cushiony, comfortable seat, but it's better than sitting directly on a cold, maybe even damp rock. Next item is wrapping paper. I absolutely fell in love with this pattern when I saw it on Temu. You will see it in the cards above. I don't think the flowers are quite as vibrant as they appeared in the posting, but it's okay. I'm not upset about it, and I'm just looking on the back of it. Let me see if I can get the tape off so I can show you what it looks like on the back side. If you don't want the floral print, it's got this checkered print on the back. I mean, I'm not upset about it, even though it is a bit more muted than what I expected. Let's see if I can find these flowers were such a lovely vibrant blue on the posting. They're still blue, but they're not vibrant. The next item, I don't remember if I showed them in the last video, so here they come again. It is a pair of Acer headphones. Here we have them. I don't think they're charging right now because then this would be blue. They're not charging. Now they're charging. Like most other electronics from Temu, they came with a little bit of a charge, just so I could verify that they did indeed work. The only downside is that they keep switching language, but I have no need of understanding it when they say power on and connected. It's fine. And if that's all I have to complain about, then what's the complaint, really? Next item is in the same vein as the wrapping paper. It is ribbon. And I can open it. Sit in here. I don't know if the camera can pick up on the shimmer. Yeah, not quite, but it's okay. It's really, really lovely, and it has this almost satiny feel to it. It's not satin, by the way, but it doesn't feel like that cheap plastic thing normal ribbon is made of. And as you saw, I picked it up in this red color, and I also picked it up in this lovely, I believe they called it sage. And this is even more shimmery than the red one. As you can see, lots of sparkles. As you can see, my hair is all over the place today. And that is actually intentional because I did pick up some hair accessories, including these. Let me just grab one of them for you. If you don't know, you grab your hair, twist it around, insert your pin, and make sure you put it in the right way, because that might be a little bit finicky. I am putting it in completely wrong. Thank God for editing. And just thread it through your hair. And it's not very good, but it's there. And you have it in a lovely messy bun. And again, it takes a little bit of practice, but this is the main idea if you didn't know about these. The next item, I will have to release the hair and put it in a loose but high bun, because it is these, and we use them to get all of those little pesky hairs into the hairstyle. So it should be a bit neater. And again, it helps if you have mirrors so you can actually see what you're doing instead of just going in blind. Next up, oh, and I had 5 of those and 6 of those. Next up is a pair of what Temu referred to as winter boots. I live in Scandinavia. Winter is cold. We do have 4 distinct seasons. Winter is cold and it's wet. And I don't think these will work for that. If you live in a drier or less cold climate, then this might work as winter shoes, but not in Denmark. They're super warm and comfortable slippers, and it will be easier to just run errands in these, but I wouldn't trust them for a full day at work to keep my feet warm and dry and comfy. I picked them up in my regular size, and they had them in multiple different colors. Because it's winter shoes, I picked them up in black. Because as mentioned, Scandinavia, wet, cold, lots and lots of mud and dirt from the street. I would love to be the kind of person who can wear white shoes, but that's just not gonna happen. But speaking of white, Since it's not completely winter yet, I have my coat that's open in a V, and that is a bit chilly in the morning. So I picked up this to cover me a little bit more, just to add this extra layer. I already tried it on, that's why it's not wrapped in plastic, and I love it. They also had this in multiple colors, and I think I will be picking it up in a couple of other colors because this is fantastic. It will also aid on the days where it's not quite cold enough that you really want to close your jacket up all the way to almost strangle yourself. Then this can give you a bit of extra warmth without being too much. Next item, I will uncrinkle it and edit it out. Here we go. It is straps for a strapless bra. I will put an overlay on like the rest so you can better see it. But you simply hook it to your strapless bra and it will give it a more, I guess, curated look if you do need your bra to have straps. And obviously there too. They had in multiple different designs and I opted for this one because it was still fairly neutral. So I can wear this with all of my dresses, while some of the others were a bit more in your face. And I foresee that I will get quite a lot of use of it now we're heading into the festive season. The first Christmas present has arrived, despite being in September when recording this. And by the way, you will also see it in September, so that's that. And there will be some polystyrene, so I am sorry if you're sensitive to that. I don't think I will be able to edit it out, so apologies. I hate it. I have a friend who likes to knit. So when I came across so much polystyrene, this mug, I had to pick it up for her. It looks like a roll of yarn and then it says knit happens. I would love something like that with my hobbies, and it's such a clever pun. And I hope she likes it. It does feel like a good quality ceramic, and they had this in multiple different colors and with multiple different ponds. So if you don't want knit to happen, then you can find something else that might be a bit more up your alley. And again, I will put it back into sorry about the polystyrene noises. And I think that is it for this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!